On my screen, it's Sue.
Okay, you're live.
Greetings and welcome to part two of The Fight Before Christmas, a special limited series event from the Untold Stories Project. I am your host and game master, Aaron. The Fight Before Christmas is an actual play of Street Fighter, the storytelling game, from White Wolf, published all the way back in the mid-90s, 1994 to be specific. The game has stayed alive thanks to a very enthusiastic fan community, and if you have fun watching us, I encourage you to find the 20th anniversary fan compendium and pick that up. Street Fighter uses the storyteller rules that were common across White Wolf games. When our characters attempt a challenge, they will roll a dice pool and look for successes. The dice pool is usually made up from an attribute plus an ability, but sometimes there will be another value that will be appropriate. Successes are determined by how many dice are equal to or above a given number. Usually that target number is 6. Any dice that come up with tens add another die to the pool. Any die that comes up with a 1 subtracts a success. This means that sometimes you'll have more successes than the dice in the pool, and sometimes you'll end up with negative successes. When you have negative successes, something bad happens. Additionally, our characters have a pool of willpower points, and they can spend one of those points to add one and only one success to a roll determined before the dice are rolled. Um, the difference between Street Fighter and other storyteller games is that combat is not handled through the use of rolling for attacks. Instead, we use combat cards, which will determine initiative, how far the character can move that turn, and the effects of the attack on any given turn. Some attacks may cost our characters willpower or chi to activate. And that is where you guys come in. Any subscription, follows, donated bits during tonight's stream can turn into a willpower or chi point for the player of your choice. We are a small, growing streaming network. All of those actions help us to help keep the lights on. Now, with that out of the way, let's meet our players for tonight. Shall we say round two, fight, heroes?
Round
Round
Absolutely
two.
two,
not.
Ooh,
fight,
fight
heroes.
heroes. Heroes.
Fighters, let's go ahead and have you introduce yourselves. Tell us your name, who you're playing, where else our listeners can find you, and answer our question of the episode, which is, what is your favorite ridiculous holiday movie? And we will start with Jemmy.
I hate you. Hi. Um, I'm Jemmy. Uh, I don't know words and I'm doing really bad. Um, sorry. Uh, tonight I'm gonna be playing Coral, water elementalist, basically bubbly, energetic, and waterbender from Avatar. I forgot I had a dragon on my shoulders. This is Rufus. I was happy about him. Uh, Anyway, question of the day, favorite ridiculous Christmas movie?
Holiday movie.
Holiday movie.
Um,
Uh,
choose your choose your selection wisely, lest your gifts be returned.
Dad, I might have to abort my plans. I told you. Now I don't know what I'm gonna say. My gifts are on the line.
Here's the other one.
Neither of them I think are gonna make Wiki happy with me.
Which one makes her less upset?
Uh, Gremlins?
I love Gremlins. What's
Hey,
wrong with Gremlins?
I like Gremlins a lot. It's a movie I remember for a while. I remember also having nightmares over it when I was younger, but that's not important. Now I just laugh at it. And then the one that will get me murdered for this, and I honestly don't really love it that much, but I did watch it for the first time last year. Last year? It was last year, I said.
I don't know.
Die Hard?
I think it was last year.
Yeah, I think it was more just a joke with the family because my sister was out of town and we decided that we would watch Die Hard on like was it like near Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had nothing else to do. And I keep hearing jokes that it's like technically a Christmas movie. It was fine. I don't love action movies, but it was fine. It's not my favorite though. Gremlins would be the favorite ridiculous holiday movie. Hey, Wiki.
What? Oh,
Go
am I
ahead.
supposed to go now?
Yeah.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Argue in the comments. So I'm Wiki, and I will be playing Nightfall, who is our animalistic luchador. And in answer to the question, my favorite ridiculous, actually a Christmas movie,
Hey.
is Santa Claus the movie. And if you haven't seen Santa Claus the movie, you really, really should. Andy.
Hi everyone, I am Andy. I'm usually here on Wednesday nights for our super shenanigans, but I've been either GMing or playing throughout our holiday one-shot season. Tonight I am playing Iolana Konani, our fire elementalist and Lua practitioner. And for my favorite holiday movie, there's two that are kind of both ridiculous that are on my list. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is a good one. And then there's always the good Arnold favorite of Jingle All the Way.
And
With that,
both qualify as Christmas movies.
holiday movies because
Well,
it's
I
actually
guess
Thanksgiving for.
Thanksgiving, but
Yep. And with that, I will pass it back to Joe.
I'm Joe, and I am playing Hiyoko Yoko, the ninja assassin. Yeah, she's sneaky. Apparently, I have a type. And but a ridiculous Christmas movie or holiday movie is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Cannot help it. It is the one movie that connects my favorite holiday and this season. So I gotta. Aaron.
I don't think anyone's going to argue against Nightmare Before Christmas.
No.
So my personal favorite ridiculous holiday movie is Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. But
I haven't.
you
seen
can't
that.
just make things up.
I did not make that up. That is a real movie.
What?
It sounds like a pulp classic.
It is from the 1960s, and it is literally about Santa Claus stopping a Martian invasion.
Sounds
It
legit.
is
Needs to be found.
It is glorious in its terribleness. So, when last we saw our fighters, they had been booked for a pay-per-view fighting event by their manager, Johnny Rock, titled The Fight Before Christmas. The grand prize was said to be the ultimate Christmas gift. The first round of the event was to be pre-recorded on December 23rd and was a 4-on-4 fight between teams, with the two winning teams moving on to a series of 1-on-1 bouts for the live event. The other three teams in the tournament were the Warhouse, which is a stable of rough and tumble fighters who have never quite gotten the respect they deserve, Three Ring Carnage, a quartet of fighters with a circus theme who are known for their weapon use, and the Ravens, another up-and-coming team that our heroes have fought in previous tournaments. In their first round, our fighters were paired up against and defeated the Ravens, with one of the Ravens, Pantara, getting fairly seriously injured during the fight.
Oops.
Our heroes are now waiting to hear if they will be facing the Warhouse or Three Ring Carnage tomorrow night, and are in their locker room resting, recuperating, and preparing to go to a party at the home of the mysterious host behind this event. One thing, several of our fighters are down chi and or willpower points. Fighters, you can make a roll using your honor against a difficulty of 6, and successes will recover that many chi or chi points and willpower points. You roll them separately. But I think most of you only have to roll for one or the other.
Yippee! 2 successes.
Okay, you recover 2 chi.
2 successes as well.
You also recover 2 chi. Oh no, Joe.
Oh, I only needed one. It's fine.
Yes, but you got negative.
-1.
Oh, do I lose honor?
No, you don't lose honor, and you don't lose additional chi, but you do not regain any chi.
You're like trying to relax and then just trip over something.
Yep. And
Yep, that's fine. Whatever.
Nightfall is still down there. Willpower.
Ray is still throwing a tantrum for being tossed out of the ring.
All right. So you guys are in your locker room. Medics have been sent to check on you to make sure none of you need serious medical aid. Massage therapists are there. Of course, Iolana is more than capable of doing that herself. You can take advantage of the sauna and steam room while you wait to hear from the fight.
Sauna.
Sauna.
I'm going into the sauna.
Okay.
Can I? This is just kind of one of those moments where Coral like had a thought.
Mhm.
Can she mess with the water in the air of the sauna?
What do you want to do with it?
Just see if I can. She's kind of at that like, can I make cool shapes with the steam?
Sure. Give me a wits plus the higher of either your focus technique or your elemental background.
Okay. Wits is a 4, and then uh um style or
No. Under backgrounds, you
oh, elemental water.
yeah,
Either that or my
or your focus technique.
we'll just go with elemental. Okay.
So you may
So that's
you may not
6.
have a focus technique. You might just use your
Oh,
elemental background as
yes. Difficulty 6.
difficulty 6.
Wow. No. Not with that roll.
Not with that roll, no. Um,
That was a lot of nothing.
so basically, you're trying to manipulate the water vapor and essentially realizing that steam, as far as the mystical forces are concerned, is different than water. Regardless of what science tells us, mysticism apparently does not agree.
Okay. I had to try.
Sure.
It popped into like my head and Goral's, and she was like,
Okay. So after about an hour, Johnny Rock comes down to your locker room.
I keep expecting it to be Johnny Rocket.
I know. And he says, "All right, guys. So, I've got 2 pieces of news. What do you want first?
It's
About
we
your
fight-
next fight or your last fight?"
the last fight.
All right. So the good news is the crowd was nuts for you guys. They loved every second of your fight. So I'm expecting that's going to translate to some notoriety for the team and hopefully some invitations to bigger and better events in the future.
Hey.
The bad news about that fight is
Yeah.
Pantara is going to be fine, but they had to take her out of here in an ambulance.
Oh no.
The Ravens are not blaming you, but just thought you should know that.
I was out of chi, or else I would have offered to try to heal her more.
Now, about your next fight. They wouldn't let me watch the fight for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But I have been told that 3-Ring Carnage won over the Warhouse. So you guys will be facing them tomorrow on the pay-per-view.
Okay. That's the one I was more nervous about.
It's going to be random draws to see who gets paired up to fight who. So be prepared for any of them.
They doing
When
the
is
random
that
draw
going to
right
happen?
before we start.
They're going to do the random draw right before you start, live on the pay-per-view.
No prep.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
No prep for you, but no prep for them either. So
Yeah. Are they going to be at the fight or
Party.
party tonight?
Please don't fight tonight.
No. That's I wouldn't. Where's the honor in that? No, that's in
Exactly.
the ring. But I mean, I can definitely get. Never mind.
all 4 of the teams were invited to the party tonight.
Are the Ravens going?
I'm not sure if the Ravens will actually be there. They might leave Pantara in the hospital by herself and show up, but
I mean, there's a total of like 6 of them, right?
there are.
They could leave a few behind and still have a few go to show face.
We'll see what happens.
I feel bad.
I'll
They
play you
signed
the
the
world's
waivers?
smallest fiddle.
Oh, come on now. But I mean, they signed the waivers.
Yeah.
I want to say that could have happened to any of us, but we know better. And at the same time, they still signed the waivers.
There.
I mean, you guys aren't on the street patty cake circuit.
Yeah.
Nah.
Right. Well, what time is the party tonight again?
Yeah, so the party starts in about 2 hours. Twilight told me that you guys have a choice of either leaving directly from here, or if you want to go back to your hotel first and the car can take you from the hotel, it's your choice.
Well, the nice dress I have is back at the hotel, so.
Why do you keep leaving things back?
Look, okay, I wanted to shower before the party tonight.
I mean, there's a
should
I
just
have a
go
lot
in
of
the
points to
steam
the
room?
locker room showers.
Yeah.
What
Like,
is nice? I mean, okay, I could, but
I think it's the makeup.
right. So I'll tell her that you guys need a ride back to the hotel and the car should wait for you there.
Okay.
Sounds like, yeah.
All right. Anything else you guys need from me before tomorrow?
more pay?
What was that?
More pay?
More pay.
You will get your share of the purse after the event.
Yeah.
You know, if you have expenses you're expecting to need tonight, then save your receipts.
Mostly just messing, but okay.
Probably smart with her and shopping.
Hey,
Oh, that actually reminds me. Ray, how open are you to product endorsements?
Sure.
We've been approached by a new company that with a protein powder for smoothies, and they were wondering whether or not you might be interested in being a spokesperson for them.
Well, I got to do.
Commercials, public appearances, but the money's good.
flex a few times and say it does a miracle.
Sure.
All right, we'll talk details later, but I'll let them know that you are open to it.
Sounds good. I want to talk to you in the hallway.
All right.
So I will follow him out into the hallway, and I will wait for a second and look around, and then push him further up the hallway away from the door
Dang it.
because because I know my teammates.
You knew there would be like the Scooby-Doo free stack at the door, all pressing their ears to it.
In fact, before moving up the hallway, I'm just going to reach back and push on the door. So it hits whoever is
You hear
listening in the
whole
head.
thud.
Bong.
You hear, ow,
Yep.
Coral, you know better.
I try.
Just putting it out there, I'm absolutely using everything about like survival and stealth and whatever else to figure out another way to hear this conversation.
So I will push him further up the hallway. What is the situation with like medical coverage for this kind of event?
I mean, the contract said that medical care would be provided at a private hospital, presumably on the sponsor's dime.
All right. Well, find that out for sure.
Okay.
If there's anything that isn't covered for the hell was her name?
Pantara.
Yeah. I want the bill sent to me.
Gotcha.
If it's covered, we'll talk again later.
Okay. I don't think you have to worry. I believe that they did say that all medical costs would be covered by the tournament, but I'll get back to you on that.
And just, make sure I didn't disable her forever.
They've said that she should make a full recovery. It just may take a couple of, she may be in the hospital for a week or so for recuperation. But I will let them know, and I appreciate it. Hey, Wiki, give yourself a point of honor.
Cool. I have a I'm kind of used to being the heel, but that doesn't mean I have to be in private.
Sure. Yeah, no, I mean, lots of heels in the ring are really nice guys backstage.
Okay. And then I will come back in and glare at the two people that I know are trying to eavesdrop.
Coral's just pouting.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm like up on top of a locker, like pushing Vince up and like, oh, dang it.
All right, let's go. Since some of us are too good to shower in the shower.
Showers.
You just spent time doing.
Okay, that's different. There's a difference between wanting to take a nice shower and get like the nice stuff and then messing with the water in the showers.
Yeah, I feel like 2 hours isn't enough for everything you're about to do. So yeah, I think I'm with Nightfall on getting this done as fast as possible.
Yeah.
All right. So the car, it's the same car that brought you here, same driver, is waiting to take you back to your hotel.
Because we don't have to have a fight tonight, we can indulge in the sweeter drinks he has in there.
That's true. You have a fight tomorrow, but you don't have a fight tonight.
Look, I'm not saying get drunk. I'm just saying I can enjoy a little bit of like soda.
Sure. Oh, absolutely.
Just saying like I'll drink a soda and not be like chugging Gatorades.
Sure. Is there anything that anyone wants to do special before heading to the party? I mean, obviously, Coral's preparations are going to be extensive. Ray, I guess, is probably going to put on a clean shirt.
You know what? Ray, the ladies aren't the only ones that went shopping.
That's true.
I'm just imagining Ray with the tux with the torn off sleeves
Yeah.
and just frayed at the shoulders.
Yes.
Y'all are just something.
Coral would have
No,
made it
no,
her
no.
goal to try to get it to happen.
He got something to where like it looks like he has like cheetah spots instead of stripes.
I don't have stripes.
Oh. You put cheetah spots on. Is that what it is? Like a temporary tattoo? Like a
Look.
sleeve?
I have a normal human body, a cat head, and tail.
Yes, you put spots on. Like,
No.
still works. Some stripes.
Come
No.
on. Come on, come on, come on. Coral's going to be in there long enough, and we all need to use the bathroom. So,
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I mean, we have 2 rooms, right? The
Yes.
rest of us could use this one, this bathroom.
Yes.
They just like quarantine Coral in one room. They're like, just do what you need.
mhm.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, like I said, is anyone doing anything else before the party other than just, dressing nicely and
In the
Set up a way
so
to send
the
flowers to Pantara's room.
okay.
Sorry.
in the basically like just fancy palazzo pants that Hiyoko bought, she made sure that there was a way that she could disguise one of her like throwing knife belts in the band, and so she has that tucked away for just in case shenanigans go down.
That's what I'm for. I'm the just in case shenanigans go down.
You're the obvious one. I'm the backup plan in case like your back needs to be defended. I got you.
All right. So Hiyoko is sneaking in weapons.
Yeah.
I
What
mean,
were you expecting?
sounds about right.
I mean, Coral and Iolana both, can project energy out of their bodies, and Ray is, Ray. So
Okay, well, like they know our stuff though. Like
that
it's
is
not
true.
sneaking in.
No, it's not.
I mean, they know I can go and scare people.
Yes, they do.
You should
If
do
they
that if
didn't,
someone
they
like
do now.
if someone ever makes like unwanted advances, you should just do that. That
Oh
would be
yeah,
funny.
I do
That'd be really
all
fun.
the time.
Can I have you be like the backup for me in case that happens too?
Okay.
Like that'd
I
be
don't
fun.
think we want to scare the entirety of the people at the party.
Oh no.
As like collateral damage.
No. I'm actually very good at like. I shouldn't finish that sentence.
Do I not want to?
Solo
have
strikes
that
aren't that
success?
hard. I'll put it that way.
Okay, come on. Are we ready?
Yes.
See,
All
only
right.
took an hour and a half.
So you guys go back to the car. It is going to be about a little over an hour drive because you're leaving the city and going up into the hills.
Fancy rich
traffic.
people and fancy rich houses.
And traffic, yes. So if you're looking out the windows, yeah, you spend about the first half hour dealing with progressively lighter traffic. Your hotel is also not in like the center of things, so and then you get up into, winding roads through the hills where the houses are large and spread out, far apart from each other.
God forbid I have to imagine what an hour car ride of our group would end up being like.
Oh my God, it's
Sleeping.
so uncomfortable.
It's a limo. You can sledge out.
Yeah, you guys didn't ask what I was wearing.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
Yeah, why don't you all describe what it is you are wearing to this event?
Should Ray
Let's-
go first or last?
Last. Let's
We're gonna start off with the pretty princess. That's what's happening.
Yes, the pretty princesses are all out in the hallway admiring each other. And then Ray will come out.
All right. Which pretty princess is first?
I
Coral.
don't
Coral.
think I get a vote. So Coral, having prepared because there was the party you mentioned beforehand, had
Yes.
brought a very not over the top long, but not way too short, just really cute blue dress that she had. She's got a nice pair of white heels to match with it, but it's kind of that she knows what she's doing with the heels so they won't kill her by the end of the night. And then just it's both very over the top but also very under not too noticeable makeup, and it's kind of weird how she's dancing the line, and that's probably why it took an hour.
Okay.
What color is it?
Blue.
The dress?
Yeah.
Or yeah, blue. She has a theme to go with. Come on.
Does it sparkle?
It does. It's very sparkly.
Okay.
It kind of looks like the ocean and the white light.
Andy, what's Iolana wearing?
So Iolana is wearing a single-shouldered red and black dress with slits up the sides to allow for mobility and just general be, somewhat sexy. She's wearing a pair of low red heels, and she has bangles on her right arm at the wrist and a pair of longer silver earrings, and her hair is just all teased and kind of fluffed into the natural curls and waves that she has. It's just teased over and kind of plopped to one side, and she has on dark smoky eye and a kind of a dark red lipstick that goes with it.
There's such a happy gasp from Coral when she sees this. She's just like,
What? You act like I don't know how to doll myself up.
All right. Hiyoko?
Yeah, so just really nice black satin type palazzo pants, just really big billowy things that when she's standing still kind of looks like it could be a skirt. Then she's gonna have on a red tube tank top thing with an over duster with a red sash tied, so kind of have flowy monk vibes, but still okay, cute, showing some skin. It's fine. Her hair is on top of her head in a cliche bun with a small dagger knife stuck through it to keep it all in place. No makeup. Maybe she probably has some chapstick on or something for moisture on her lips, and that's it.
once again, happy little squeals from Coral of, you look great.
Ray, come
Thanks.
on. We're ready to go.
Hold on. These pants are
Why
too
are the
tight.
girls ready before you?
These pants are really tight. Hold on.
Oh
I'm
God.
ready before you. I'm never ready before you.
Why did he get nervous about putting the clothes on 5 minutes before we have to leave? I don't understand.
So Ray steps out into the hallway, and he's kind of okay. Fine, let's go. The first thing you notice is Ray's not wearing black. You're pretty sure you've never seen Ray not in black.
Are you okay?
He is wearing a suit, sort of. That is, it's red, but kind of a not quite red. It's a little darker than red, and he's wearing a white sort of undershirt, but a nice one. It's not ribbed. It's definitely wife beater shaped, but it's not ribbed. It's very nice,
Proper
no
undershirt.
wrinkles. Yes. 100% it doesn't have sleeves. And then around his waist is a sash, cummerbund in green. And the jacket has embroidery all around the, sort of outskirts of it and down the arms in gold and silver, mostly gold. And after the, oh my God, what are you wearing? You realize that it's a suit. It's an actual suit, but it is very distinctly mariachi in style
Hmm.
and very, very clearly meant to be reminiscent of the Mexican flag. And it's about a size and a half too small. So he's stuffed himself into this. I mean, he looks nice, but it's tight.
He flexes wrong. He's gonna
It's
burst.
yes, yes.
Oh no.
And
There's just a little like
and
moment
he
of
is
like
wearing black and gold cowboy boots.
there's just kind of a
There's
moment of silence from Coral before just the most like almost like when a balloon is starting to leak. Just I just swirl.
That's a bold choice there, Ray.
Nah. I'm here for Mexi Neko-chan. Like, let's go.
I mean,
This is
I
good.
didn't say I
This is
didn't like
good.
it. I just
This
said
is
it was a
good.
bold choice,
This is good.
being that you
Look,
look like you're about to, you look like you're vacuum sealed into it more so than the rest of us.
I feel a little vacuum sealed. Can we just go? You
Yes.
guys were talking about me in the car, made me feel all bad about not being fancy. So
Fancy? Who needs to be fancy?
Yeah.
Did you just
You look good. It's
who
fine.
needs to be fancy as they all adult?
All right.
And
I just didn't know you could wear a shirt that wasn't in black.
I'm aware that other colors exist.
Had in
All
the
right.
size. Yeah, that's awesome. You look great.
So you guys get to the party.
Yippee.
And you go up a long, winding driveway. There are numerous cars parked all around the curving driveway. Although your driver is going to bring you right up to the door and let you out, and then he'll go park.
We could like have a Cinderella moment of like running away and leaving a shoe behind with how long this driveway is.
You could.
I mean, I'm not gonna, because that'd be like really uncomfortable running with one heel and one gone. But like
I never understood why she didn't just kick both of them off. Like,
literally, like one heel
fairy
on, one
tales,
not.
man.
That's just gonna hurt.
The in the center of the driveway, because the driveway kind of does like a U in front of the house. So in the grassy area, or encased in the driveway, there is a incredibly tall Christmas tree, probably about 20 or 30 feet tall.
Don't climb this one.
I was about to already say that. Can't
What?
climb. Beat me to it. I was about to be like, you can't climb this one.
And it's
Oh,
got a
man.
diameter that looks, it's probably about 30 feet across. So it's a big.
I mean, I don't need to climb it. I can live in that.
No, yeah. You could rent that for a lot of money in New York, man. Tight fit, 30 feet.
There are a few like statues out by the house. Lots of bushes and trees. The entrance to the house is a 2-tiered porch. So, you go up a porch and then there's a second layer to the porch about 15 feet in. And on the top tier, there are fountains on either side of the door.
I feel underdressed suddenly. Like, I don't think I should be here anyway. God.
Gotta schmooze
much
with the
money.
patron. Come on. We're
So
all
much
fine.
money.
It's a lot of money.
So much money.
It's not a red carpet type thing. Like there isn't a carpet to walk, but there are paparazzi outside.
Obviously got actual.
Not a lot of them.
But enough that I still get the showbiz persona out.
Yeah.
Like Coral has a real showbiz persona.
You also will notice that there are armed guards standing by the door, or in front of the bottom of the staircase. There's 6 men wearing suits that do nothing to conceal the
weapons.
weapons that they are carrying.
Same.
They all have sunglasses on. Even
Yeah,
though
you just like guns out, man, guns out.
so.
Yoko has gone straight up into J-pop mode, J-pop star mode of just like all the things, like TikTok dances for whatever paparazzi is pointing at her. Like she just goes full kawaii goofiness.
Okay.
So we step out of the car, and I like help them get out, as is proper. And I kind of see what's going on, and I'm going to lean back into the car, dig around in the little um, liquor refrigerator, find some tequila, do a shot, and then
Okay.
come back out of the car because no.
All right.
Coral is the most happy. Like the paparazzi. Well, we have one side being, I guess, J-pop idol.
Yeah, no, obnoxious. Like she doesn't
She's
actually want to be here, but like this is what you're gonna get. If I have to do this, you're getting cliche.
she's just very it's very natural for her to just put on a happy act and get the camera and paparazzi happy. The problem is you just might have to drag her away because she will talk to them and should
I'm
not
gonna
be
like
allowed to.
as I go from each station on essentially like the not red carpet step and repeat, I'm gonna be like, and Coral here. Let's link arms and we're moving. This is timed. I know because we've done this before.
She'll join
Look
you in
it.
the poses though.
Okay.
Iolana's gonna have her clutch in her hand and basically just kind of doing the walk in with the very much the I'm here, I have a goal in mind and I'm just gonna kind of move forward to it. So she's got that kind of stoic, almost badass look going towards her, which is basically drawing probably a lot of the flash bulbs.
Okay.
I will not ruin her stoic badass persona.
No, she is the starlet. Let her be the starlet.
Yep.
You're fine.
I won't.
Ingenue, you are ingenue. Be ingenue. You got this. Keep moving.
I'm just going to walk up to the door. I don't even care.
Yeah, I know. I just feel like in the background, you've just already passed all of us.
Yep. All right. So Ray, you'll be the first one into the party.
Cool.
The party is so I mean the house is opulent, which you would have expected at this point. There is a DJ who you're pretty sure you've seen on television doing something before. There are men and women in tuxedos walking around with trays of hors d'oeuvres. There is a full bar set up in the right near the grand open, the entranceway. And looking around, you will immediately see some minor celebrities. Minor meaning, you're pretty sure that's Stallone over there.
So this party is a lot of a lot, is what you're saying.
It's a lot of a lot. You will also see 3-Ring Carnage. They arrived before you guys. They are still wearing their ring gear, but their ring gear looks like circus performer gear, so it doesn't look too terribly out of place. Give me a perception plus insight check.
Uh, 6 is the thingy.
Yes, difficulty 6.
Eh. 1 6x. 1 1. Jesus. Because
Um,
apparently I can't speak.
so you can tell that they're used to being looked at, which makes sense because they are
A
all of
circus.
them actually were circus performers. Um, but you can also tell that they are kind of sticking to themselves and like waving to people and nodding politely, but not really talking with anyone. Which again, probably because none of them speak English. Um, you'll also see that the members of the Warhouse are here. They are dressed nicely. Reba is wearing kind of a dress that belongs on a stage in Nashville. The men are wearing nice suits, nothing nearly as elaborate as yours, but
I
nice
mean,
suits. Um, and Dana the pole is wearing a kimono. Although she does still have her staff with her.
I don't feel
Although
so bad about my knives.
you don't think it's the one that she normally brings into the ring. It looks like it's a dark lacquered wood, so it's as much for show as it is to be
it's
used as a weapon.
decorative.
It's decorative. Surely you would not keep an old man from his walking stick.
Yes, I would. Don't call me Shirley.
And the members of the Warhouse are in full-on schmooze mode. Reba is talking to someone who just looks like old money, and doing her best to keep a smile on her face.
He looked like the Monopoly guy.
Kinda, yeah.
Got the monocle. He's got the whole look. I'm out of words.
Dana is flirting with the bartender. KO and the Chain are both surrounded by young starlets who none of them are recognizable, but they've probably shown up as extras in movies or Girls Gone Wild videos or both. But yeah, so the Chain and KO are both surrounded by that, by a flock of women like that. And Eric the Red So Fine is sitting in a chair, sipping on a tumbler of whiskey. So, the rest of you will come in eventually and see much the same.
I'm just going to sort of make my way over to. I don't know. I'm going to look for a Christmas tree because I know this place has got to have Christmas trees in it.
There are several.
And I'm going to go to one, by a wall, and kind of hide next to it.
Yeah, you try.
Yeah.
As you are walking through the party, you are being stopped because there is nothing subtle about Ray.
No.
Certainly not in this suit.
Yeah, fine.
And there are people who will stop and congratulate you on your team's win. A couple of people will make kind of backhanded compliments about, or not compliments, but
Snide remarks. Go ahead.
snide remarks about how unfair it was that Derek threw you out of the ring. That's not the proper way for a street fight to end.
Yes, I will vehemently agree to that.
There's a couple of people who will actually refer to your previous days in the as a luchador in Mexico. And one very, very, very drunk girl who asks for your autograph.
As long as it's not in an inappropriate place.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's trying to like have you sign her cleavage.
No. I'll sign your napkin.
Aw, you're no
A really big
fun.
dude being like, no.
I didn't.
Napkin?
I'm
Do
I'm
we
still
see this?
Oh yeah.
Coral's just gonna run over and grab it by like and be like, right. I want to show you something. I found something really cool. Just as the get out of jail free card here.
I'm gonna go in between Ray and whoever this girl is and gonna like hold her shoulders and be like, no, honey, turn, go away.
I was gonna go to the tree. Can we go to the tree?
Yeah,
I'll show you how to look at it. You just pull him along,
I'm
which
gonna find you
doesn't do
tequila.
anything, but except for
No,
there's a slight tug.
I've had one of those already. If I have more, I will sign her boobs.
Don't
There
know if
will
she heard
be
that or not.
a woman in a tux will come up to you and ask for
Me
your
and
drink.
Joe had the same reaction.
Sorry, a woman in a tux. King? Are we meeting King? I know that's not the right game, but can we meet King? Sorry, apparently Girl Crush came out.
Fine. No, just one of the serving staff comes up to you
King?
to ask for your drink order.
Do you have soju?
Probably. I will check with the bartender.
What flavor?
I want soju. It's soju. Flavor means lower quality. Why?
I just get some soda water. It was like a couple of olives in it.
Okay. I just looked that up.
What is it?
Soju, it's a Korean distilled alcohol that varies from about 20 to 53% pure alcohol.
Yup.
And
Damn.
is usually served neat.
Get that moonshine.
Yeah.
Awkward silence from Coral is she's
And I have juice.
Is Coral old enough to legally drink?
an adult.
How old is Coral?
You went too high. Your voice did not come through, Jenny.
Barely an adult.
Right. So what is Coral ordering?
And there's kind of like that awkward silence where she's like, I don't think they're gonna ID me, but I don't know how to order anyway.
Chocolate milk for this one.
Yeah, that'd be sure.
Okay.
Shirley Temple, do you guys have that?
Could probably get her something non-alcoholic in the vein of like a mudslide or something if she wanted
Yeah.
chocolate milk.
We can just say like a
Hey,
not
I'm not,
Moscow Mule.
I'm
Yeah.
not 5. I
There.
could just
Yeah, I mean a Shirley Temple works.
Yeah.
Shirley Temple. We have a fun drink.
And Iolana?
Iolana will have she'll have a glass of wine.
All right. The wait staff will head over to the bar.
Discuss our incredibly strange order and then eventually bring it to us.
Doesn't take them that long. And are you guys doing anything other than holding up the tree?
No, I'm gonna go
Um,
find people to socialize with. I was just getting him out of the signing a drunk girl's boobs.
Hiyoko definitely wants to. Her primary target is always going to be Eric, not the red or whatever the heck.
Eric the Red So Fine.
Yeah, that one
Name.
conceited thing. Yeah, she's mostly going to try to keep an eye on him because he susses all get out to her. But basically going to ride the perimeter to get information and slowly circle in to try to pinpoint something about him.
Okay.
I'm here to socialize and get any information I can from people who are getting drunk and willing to chat.
Okay.
As the person walking around with a big Shirley Temple.
Right.
And Iolana is going to be making rounds. She's actually paying attention to the staff and anybody who looks like they are part of the, um, not the guard per se, but the like part of Twilight's and their patrons group. So anybody that doesn't look like a fighter or a hanger-on celebrity type.
The people that everyone else is ignoring.
I probably wouldn't say they'd be ignoring them because I'm assuming some of them are having conversations with the fighting groups.
Ray's going to hold up the tree
Uh-huh.
and keep his eye on the circus folk.
Okay. All right, we'll start with Ray. Ray, you will notice that after a little while, Twilight makes an appearance and heads over to talk to the circus folk, Three Ring Carnage. And you will also notice that after a moment, they stop doing the awkward waving thing and nodding thing and actually are talking to her. You're too far away to hear them, but clearly Twilight speaks
A language they understand.
a language they understand, or several. So not Vanda, Rosie, they're the acrobat of their team, is very animatedly speaking with Twilight. Tick and Talk are just kind of sitting there nodding along, and Vanda is kind of got her head on a swivel and just kind of keeping an eye on the rest of the room. After a few minutes of this, Twilight actually seems to like kind of do the politely excusing herself thing and is going to start walking over towards you.
Okay.
And we'll get back to you on that. Joe, you're trying to keep an eye on Eric the Red So Fine and get information about him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will take a, I'm gonna say manipulation plus stealth check to kind of do the walking around and listening without being obvious that you're listening.
Okay.
You rolled 61
Joe.
D10.
I was about to be like, what the heck?
You got
Okay.
23 successes, man.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what math just occurred, but that cannot be right. Okay.
You rolled 61 D10.
Yes. So you got 23 successes, and that was with like 7 ones in there.
Yeah.
Oh, more
Yeah.
than 7, I think. But
Yeah.
3,
your
4,
actual roll
5,
is
6, 7,
3.
8 ones.
Yeah. So you will be able to overhear some people talking about the fight between Three Ring Carnage and the Warhouse. And talking a little bit about what you know, specifically what you saw the members of the team do. I mean, Warhouse lost, so, you know, obviously they didn't come off too great. But in their case, it was Three Ring Carnage lost both Tick and Talk before, not lost, but they went down before.
They died.
No one died, but they did go down. They will talk about how Eric was actually the last member of the Warhouse to go down. He is a very defensive fighter. He has, you know, he blocks a lot. And among the techniques that he knows and uses are a deflecting punch. So it's a punch that is both a block and a counter punch at the same time. And he uses a technique called a monkey grab punch, which is where you get in close and grab someone's arm and pull it away and then punch the opening that you've just made. They'll also tell you, you'll also hear that Eric is apparently not a not an aerialist. He keeps his feet on the ground most of the time.
So pick him up and throw him when you're fighting.
Yeah. You will also notice as you are circling around him that he's been sipping on the same tumbler of whiskey the entire time you've been watching him. And it doesn't seem to be going down very much.
The man is fake drinking.
He is fake drinking. But yeah, so that's kind of what you're hearing about him and noticing from watching him. Although, after a while, he locks eyes on you and kind of gives a wave in your direction as if to say, I'm well aware of the fact that you're watching me. Do you want to just come over and talk?
Go flirt with him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and at that point, she's going to walk over and be like, stop.
Noticed you watching me. What can I help you with? You know, I won't be fighting you tomorrow, so, because our team lost, but have a seat.
I'm going to clink glasses with him, and there really isn't much of the shoju gone yet either.
Okay.
Because, yeah, that is a sipping liquor for anyone out there curious. Please sip this. It is smoother than you think.
Yes.
And it hits hard.
Yes.
Get a bunch of it and chug it.
No.
Do not die. Please do not die.
Friend did that. Learned their lesson.
Have to land it eventually. I'm just gonna speed run it.
Yeah, there's no speed running that. It is fun and done. Anyways, yeah, so tinks glasses and sits down. It's like, so I know we're not supposed to talk about the fights here, and that's not what I'm after. You are hard to find information on. Where'd you come from?
My mother.
After that, a few steps after that.
The hospital.
My parents moved around a lot. Dad was career military, so I never was in one place for very long. So I couldn't even tell you where I consider home to be.
Home, what? Nice.
What?
Home. That's that. Okay. nice talking to you. Like, that's roundabout information. Cool. But like, this scene is pretty easy to find information on people, and you were weirdly a blank. And if you were going to be as blunt as you were, I figured respectfully I was going to be as blunt back.
I appreciate it. There a reason you're curious about me? Like I said, we're not going to be fighting anytime soon.
He 100% thinks that you think he's hot.
Oh yeah, no, and she's just oblivious to it. Just making sure that nothing else is afoot on this competition. There's some details that have stayed lacking, and you're one of them.
He then kind of leans in conspiratorially. Are you saying you think Shadowloo's here?
I never said those words.
No, you didn't.
They have a tendency of showing up in places and causing extra problems. And after our fight and Pantera getting hurt, it just seemed like there didn't need to be extra drama at this. It's the holidays.
I completely agree. I've never had any run-ins with them myself.
That's good. She's just gonna get up and tip her glass to him and be like, well, I'm gonna keep moving.
Nice talking to you.
Of course. I'm gonna go right back over to why can I Ray, jeez. How you were playing him makes me think of a friend here named Jay, and it doesn't help that you're Ray. Anyways, I'm gonna go over to Ray and be like, that Eric guy is annoying. I kind of wish I could punch him in the face, but it's fine.
I mean, you're perfectly capable.
I'm not supposed to fight anyone here.
Said who?
Our boss.
Did he? I don't remember hearing that.
I meant Coral. Coral told me not to fight anyone here.
Coral's the boss of you? No, you really shouldn't. You really shouldn't hit anybody. Just stay here. The tree's pretty.
Oh, is this real? She just buries her face in the tree.
It's absolutely a real tree.
Also, probably out.
All right, Coral, what are you doing again?
Socializing with people, seeing if anyone's gonna let information slip, but also just getting a good face out for us, you know?
Okay.
It's that mix of if I stumble upon someone who's very friendly and very drunk, I'll see if I can get information. But other than that, I'm just here to make conversation.
Okay. Give me a perception plus alertness check.
Okie dokie. Let me look at those numbers really quick. Perception plus alertness. Okie dokie. Difficulty, same as always?
Yep.
That would involve me rolling well, so this might be a problem.
Unless I say otherwise, assume it's a difficulty 6.
Yep, okay, I'm gonna go jump off a bridge now.
-1.
So I
Okay.
trip and fall.
No, but you are largely oblivious. You spend a lot of time deflecting being hit on by 20-something actors who or they say they're actors, you don't recognize them, you've never seen them in anything.
Well, it's the gender swap thing from before. Instead of all of the girls,
Yeah.
it's the boys.
Yep. And yeah, it's kind of hard for you to get much useful information or notice too much of anything because you just keep having to be like, no, really, thanks. No,
biting her tongue because there are so many snarky comments you can make to guys who say they are actors.
Mhm.
She's like, if any of her party sees her, there's kind of that look that she doesn't often give of the I'm a nice person, but I'm willing to break my rules for a minute.
It is the air around you is noticeably more humid than anywhere else in the party, as you're just kind of trying to keep a container on your water powers.
I don't know. A couple of these people look like they could use a cold shower.
Wouldn't it be a cold shower? This would be boiling water, bestie.
I always felt like the water from your drench was probably not hot, but
I mean, it does damage.
true, but I thought that was just from force.
Yeah, that's sheer force.
I know I'm just gonna boil these people because she's really mad and kind of uncomfortable, and she's like,
You'll have to make a combo attack with Iolana to do that. Speaking of Iolana, what are you doing? I know you're trying to keep an eye on.
Yeah, I'm looking for the
Staff,
people.
personnel.
I'm looking for the people that were like staff, but maybe not not showing that they're staff, if that makes sense. Basically, the ones kind of palling around with everything and
Sure. So it's definitely going to be perception. I
Okay.
will let you take your pick of alertness or investigation or insight.
I will take insight because that gives me one more dot. So
Okay.
6 dots, 6 dice total
Okay.
for 0 successes due to that stupid one. But at least it's not a negative.
It's not a negative. Okay. So you're trying to keep an eye on people. I mean, it's obvious that, the wait staff are staff.
Yes.
Although you also pretty quickly get the impression that they are hired for the event, not regular personnel.
Mm-hmm.
The security is very good at being inobtrusive, but you do notice that in addition to the 6 who are outside, there are security personnel kind of wandering through the crowds and through the party and not mingling, but being around in case something should happen. You do see a very, very, very drunk, late 20-something Latino man being escorted out. Okay, so Hiyoko, you're back over with Ray, and for sake of plot, it is as Twilight is coming over to talk with the two of you.
I just have buried my face in a tree.
Right.
I'm like, the tree's really nice, and I'm just kind of looking at her walking over, and then I kind of like, yeah, but that's not what I meant, but okay.
Twilight gets over and with a smile so sweet that butter wouldn't melt in her mouth. She kind of looks at you and says, "Oh, I'm so happy that all of your team is here. I noticed Coral and Iolana out mingling, and I'm not going to ask what Hiyoko's doing."
It smells like the forest back home. That's all. Sorry. I'll be
She
appropriate
just
now.
wanted to know if the tree was real, so she stuck her face in it,
Of course.
like you do.
Has everything been satisfactory for you? We are looking forward to you being your team headlining tomorrow.
I mean, everything's super fancy, so it would be hard not to be satisfactory, right?
My employer believes that while money can solve many, many problems, it can't solve everything, and it's important to know what a guest actually requires before simply throwing money at it.
I mean, I I'm fine.
I didn't realize when I spoke with your manager that your team was quite so flashy. Uh, there's not a single, not to disparage them, but mundane fighter among your number.
Would you call any of the fighters in this tournament mundane?
I think she means human.
All of the fighters are, of course, highly skilled and well trained and in excellent physical shape, obviously. But there is a difference between a trained martial artist and those who have, shall we say, more exotic abilities.
Yeah, she's being diplomatic. She means like full on human as opposed to cat guy and powers girls.
Not to be so blunt, but yes.
See, that's something that you'll learn about us. We kind of only do blunt.
I see. Well, if there is anything that you need, I must go see to the other guests, of course, but by all means, feel free to track me down. You do have a number that you can text me at.
What all can we ask for? That feels oddly very open coming from you, of all people.
Well, if you ask me to provide you information about your opponents for tomorrow night, I would, of course, have to decline. And we aren't quite close enough for me to have anyone killed on your go say on your say so.
Oh, I'm not worried about that part.
But
She's just gonna walk away because now she's embarrassed.
I just picture her walking into the tree.
Yeah, no, she's like, I'm gonna be like, that's a tree. I'm gonna go around the tree and duck beside it. Oh, never mind.
Okay. And then yeah, she'll politely excuse herself and head over to find to interject herself between Reba and the old money man that Reba is clearly looking for patronage from, but would also rather bite off her own tongue rather than talk to. Ilana.
Yes.
As you are walking around and, trying to pick up on things, you are bumped into by a guy who's probably in his early 30s. He's skinny, disheveled, unshaven, hair is unkempt. He does not look like he belongs at this party.
I was gonna say, how'd he get to this party? Sounds like me on a good day.
And he kind of bumps into you, and then, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh wait, you're one of the. I need to talk to you. And as he says that, 3 security guards materialize out of nowhere. And they just look at you and say, "I'm sorry, miss. Clearly this man is bothering you. He is not on the guest list. We'll get him out of your hair."
You don't think I can take care of my own problems? I have a few words to say to this man who decided to just randomly bump into me.
I'm sure you do, but as I said, he's not even on the guest list. We're just going to remove him. And they start walking away, dragging this guy with him. And he kind of gives you a look of, "Oh God, help me."
You are just throwing him out, right?
They don't actually say anything to you. They're already a good distance towards the door.
I start following.
Okay. Are you going to try to get?
I'm also looking to see if this guy drops anything as he's getting manhandled out of here.
Um,
Are they taking him toward the front door?
nope. Out. Well, yes, actually, they are taking him
Okay.
towards the door. Are you going to try to get the attention of your teammates, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Coral takes the first excuse out of this. Just sorry, and kind of duck out, run over to.
Oops, sorry, I think I hear my oven on. Bye.
Sorry, I think my fish needs its walk so the oven doesn't be unlocked. Bye.
All right.
No, she's just going over the whole like, sorry, my friend needs me for a sec, and ducking out.
And you going over to Iolana?
Yep.
Okay.
What's going on? Also, thank you.
Somebody bumped into me and then said they needed to talk to me, and security was kind of just there immediately.
That's a little suspicious. I mean, I did say that there's rumors about the main patron being connected to, you know.
Uh-huh, I know. That's why I'm going this way.
Yep, that's why I'm coming with you. You're not doing this alone.
No, I understand that.
Are you going to also try to?
Yeah, flag down Ray and Kyoko.
I'll just
Okay.
wave at them. Because it's not out of character for me to do that.
No.
It's probably something we've got set up with Hyoko to basically be like, hey, go stealth and follow these guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I was about to be like, she's already shadowing you.
Mhm.
And I
They have taken him out the door at this point.
peek around the tree and see them headed toward the front door, and I'm like, "Ooh, we're leaving!" And
Just through the crowd.
I'm like, "Duke, Duke, Duke, Duke." Excuse me, pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Nope, that's my tail. Don't pull that.
Okay.
What happens if someone does pull your tail, by the way?
It
Does
hurts.
it hurt? Okay.
He loses all his powers.
Uh-huh.
No, that's only if you pop it off.
So you guys get out front. By this point, the paparazzi have long since left. And you're going to see the three security guards dragging this guy towards a unmarked red and white panel van.
We don't put people in panel vans here.
And there are another three guards standing out front. And I'm going to move you to a map.
Map.
A map. A
A map. A
map.
map. A map.
Let's go.
Boop. And boop.
So yes, there are three guards who are dragging this guy towards the van, and three other guards who are standing kind of off to the side. And just cause,
For no particular reason.
for no particular reason, why don't you guys all pick a combat card for this turn?
Yes, sir.
And
Can I just say I hate you?
why do you hate me?
Because no one's close.
They're not that far away.
Yeah, that's still a move action. have a question.
Mhm.
If you do a move and like if you do a jump, can you also use the move of whatever like card you're playing with it as well?
If you do a jump and another maneuver, your move is based on the other maneuver that you're doing with the jump.
Oh. That just like sucks. Fine.
Okay. Everyone pick their stuff?
Yes. Also, let me just.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I hate that I have to open these all to read them.
Yeah.
That's why you guys have the reference sheet
There's a reference sheet.
in the handouts. Oh, I didn't realize it was like regular maneuvers. I thought it was just my maneuvers, so I didn't even look. All right, so with the, oh no, that doesn't really count. Okay, never mind. I will use this one. Get in there. Nope, nope, nope. We said that can't be used. Go away. What, the jumping grab?
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna move then. I'm ready.
Okay. Put your speeds in.
Where's the, oh, there it is. Yeah.
I only have 2 different cards out because they're acting as groups and all doing the same thing.
So out of curiosity, if my intention was not necessarily to hit anyone, but just to go over there and try to pull this guy away from them, is there a specific way that you could do that?
So you could do a grab to grab him and pull him away from them, and then just choose to inflict no damage.
Okay.
In lieu of damage, I would probably have you roll your strength plus grab technique against their strength plus grab technique.
Okay.
Which I assure you is not as high as yours. All right, so again, with the caveat that at any point someone can interrupt. The security guards who are not holding on to the individual are all going to draw guns.
Cool. I'd like to interrupt.
Okay.
Trench.
Okay. Which
They-
one are you drenching?
They all are within range. We're gonna go with Mr. Center.
Okay. Well, he can't do anything about it.
Yep.
I assume he's in range.
Yep.
He has a soak of 2.
Cool. So that's 6.
Uh-huh.
Damage 6 or difficulty 6.
Yes.
Get a negative. Okay, great. Actually, a positive roll. 3 successes.
Okay. That's notable, and he is dizzied.
Yippee!
Oh, did
Um,
we heal, by the way?
You
Yes.
do feel
Your willpower and chi wouldn't have had time to recover other than whatever you got from your honor, but your health would have fully restored because none of you had taken aggravated damage.
Okay, how do I get rid of this? Oh, never mind, I found it.
Okay. All right, so Coral has acted. The two of the goons have drawn guns. The one who has a net over his head did not draw his gun because he got blasted and dizzied. Hiyoko, you are up next.
I'm doing the thing where I call attention to myself and go, her. Come on,
All
flip
right,
it.
so first you're trying to get them to all look at you.
Yeah, it's not letting me flip my other card.
That's weird.
Death Visage.
There, I
There we
flipped
go.
it for you.
Thank you.
Okay. We're going to do the same thing as last time. You can roll manipulation plus subterfuge against their perception and alertness to see whether or not they look up at you.
Yeah.
God, they don't get to roll a lot.
No, I want to be a brat right now. No.
I will remind you that you guys can't always spend a willpower point for one automatic success before you make a roll.
I already made the roll. It's fine. I didn't get any successes.
Okay, so I'm going to say that none of the three who are carrying or dragging this guy notice are looking at you, but the three who drew guns all absolutely were looking your way. So they will be affected by your roll. They get to make a willpower roll against your manipulation plus focus. Their willpower, their massive willpower of 2.
I'm sorry. Focus is 3 and manipulation is 3.
So you're rolling 6.
Yeah. There we go. 3, 6. Yeah.
They rolled well. They got 2 successes, but that's not enough. So these 3 are all going to have to flee next turn.
That's what you get for drawing guns just because someone walked out the front door. That seems a little
Little
both
excessive?
both extreme and sus.
Yeah. All right. The other group of goons are going to move.
Could I have interrupted before they? I didn't realize they
Yes.
were continuing to drag that guy.
Yes, they are still dragging him. Yes, you can interrupt if you'd like.
Yeah. I'm going to move into their way when they get about here. Let's see. Yeah. Hey guys, how's it going?
Okay, so you're just moving.
Yep. Doesn't seem like a police van. I don't think you're police, so
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to kidnap people tonight.
Hi, Alana.
Mine was just a block just to kind of see what the heck was going on, but I'll get the speed bonus next turn. So
You sure will. And yeah, like I said, they were moving, but
they
all
got
right,
interrupted.
they got interrupted. All right, new round. Well, he's gonna do. Well, actually, no, yeah.
And picked and updated.
Yep. Same here.
Um, all right. So the first thing that's going to happen, again, unless someone interrupts, is the goon closest to Ray. Oops, wrong card. Is going to try to punch Ray.
That's not a smart idea.
Nope, but that's what he's trying to do. Does someone want to interrupt?
I don't
Nope.
have anything that'll interrupt that'll help, so.
Okay. What is your soak, Ray?
Is that stamina?
Yeah.
4.
Okay, I get to roll 1 die for damage.
Hey, you can still hit me. You could get up to like 2 or 3. Oh, no.
No, he can't. He can't hit you.
No, you just broke your hand. No, he hit me,
Yeah.
but he broke his hand.
Well, he doesn't break his hand, but he throw this punch right into your midsection, and you totally no-sell it.
I just go, really?
Next group of goons are going to continue to try to move.
Aren't they
Dragging-
scared?
Huh?
Oh, no, that's the other one. That's the other guys.
They can move 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
As they try to move away, I will interrupt.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to reach over and grab Jake
Uh-huh.
and pull him toward me. I just look down at the guy and go, I'll get back to you. And I just like kind of reach around him.
All right. Yes, so you get to roll your strength plus your grab technique against their strength.
Okay.
Plus their grab technique, but they don't actually have any ranks in grab. So
1, 2, 3, 5. Okay.
I will remind you again, you can spend a willpower for an automatic success, but
I will go ahead and do that. I will spend one. Boop. Just in case the dice really hate me. Is it 6?
yeah, difficulty 6. So 3 successes plus 1 from the willpower, 4 successes. Yeah, you kind of effortlessly
I just
grab.
kind of like lift him up over. Come with me, young man.
So they're going to not move because they don't want to move without him.
Yep.
So, okay. So that is Ray, goons. The other goons are going to
Bravely run away.
no. The one who was dizzied is going to continue drawing his gun. The other 2 are going to try to shoot.
I'm gonna interrupt.
Okay.
I don't know if this is how it's gonna work, but I like to hope it will. Or at least just make
Aren't
my
they the
opinion.
ones that were frightened?
They're not
by
yet
the-
frightened.
No, you're
By
right.
the
They
death
were
face?
frightened. You are
Yeah.
absolutely correct. They will not shoot.
Yeah.
They will move.
They will bravely run away.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, I will absolutely interrupt by getting closer and making them run farther.
Just like, oh God, what is that?
Sorry, I'm moving your cards, but I'm
Yeah, I'm not able to pull. I'm not able to recall them. I don't know what's going on with my Roll20.
Delete them.
It won't let me.
weird. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even able to flip card.
Huh.
What is
I
happening?
I can flip it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for flipping that.
I don't know if it was
Yay.
actually. I didn't know if it was actually your turn, but
You were up next. Are you moving or?
Yeah. I
Okay.
have no idea what is going on.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're moving
1,
and you can
2,
move 4.
3, 4. Is that 4?
That's 3 from
Yeah,
where
you
you
can move
were.
one more.
You can move
There
one
we
more.
go. That's what I wanted.
Okay. Coral.
Hello. I'm moving. Yeah, that didn't even go in a hex. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Buddy.
Right, because he's no longer there. He is now in Ray's hex.
Ugh.
Hey, buddy.
Are you princess carrying him at this point?
No, he's probably like fireman carry on my shoulder.
All right, Iolana.
It's just a move for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna basically come to the edge of the porch here and place a hand on the railing and then vault down, landing
Nice.
next to this guy.
Okay.
Flanked by the 2 elementalists.
Okay. So I'm gonna handle this a little differently than I would have in a tournament. The goons are going to have to continue to make a willpower roll to stop running.
Guess these goons.
You had 3 successes on your initial check, Joe.
Yes.
So they will all fail, so they will still be running.
Oh my.
You're like, I don't know what that is, but it ain't normal.
All right, pick your cards.
Where is my cheat sheet?
Oh no, that's not what I wanted to. Fine.
And just delete it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, which one are you? Where are you? Where are you?
All right. My thugs have picked their cards.
All right,
Yes.
I just pick cards. I'm
I didn't
so
thought.
out of
Nope,
this.
that's not the one I want.
Hi guys, can you realize that I just got out of exams today?
Yeah.
There.
But aren't you free for like the next week and a half?
Yes, but I just got out of exams today.
All right.
Let me put in speed. Sorry, tired.
All right. Ray, what is your whips?
I believe it's 3, but let me check to make sure.
Okay.
It is 3, yes.
Okay. All right. So the 3 thugs who are closest to you are all using the same maneuver. So they're all acting on the same speed. And they are doing a fierce punch, which for them is a speed 2, damage 6, move 0. So none of them are moving. All 3 of them are punching unless someone is going to interrupt.
This includes the one next to me, right?
I would like
I-
to interrupt.
I
Who
would
are-
also like to interrupt.
Are they each punching a person in
They're
front
each
of them?
punching one of the pretty princesses.
Okay.
Wait then,
Good-
because
good-
if the
good luck
others
with
are
that.
interrupting, I'll see what happens.
I'm losing more and more. I can't even click on my cards anymore. I think I'm gonna have to restart Roll20 on break or something.
Are we doing the break tonight?
I think we are because we're only going for about 2 hours. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I was just gonna.
Then I will struggle bust through Roll20.
Oh my God, you're dislocating limb.
Yes,
I assume you're dislocating the limb of the one who was trying to punch you.
yes.
Okay.
Can it just? I know exactly what I want to do. If this was actually happening, it's just a slip and crack.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and roll 4 dice of damage.
Oh,
Now, the dice hate you tonight.
They do. I got 0.
Ugh.
Well, I'm gonna take that hit. It's fine.
Yep. So he his punch is a damage 6. What is your stamina?
4. So
So he gets to roll 2 dice of damage for his punch.
yeah.
That's hardly worth it. But he might actually inflict some damage. Okay. 2 points of damage.
Wait, where is the guy that
went
is
mine.
attacking her?
Oh,
This
did
one-
I just delete your card, Andy?
Yeah, it's fine. I know what
I'm
I know
sorry.
what it was.
Okay.
And I also realized I could have done something a little bit cooler too.
That's
This
fine.
one, I am assuming, is the one that was attacking her.
Yes. This
Oh,
one
I
is attacking. This one is attacking you, and this one is attacking Iolana.
I just
Iolana, were you
realized
going to interrupt him?
see them.
Yes, I was. That's why I had it. That's why I had
Okay.
it flipped.
I would also like to interrupt them, but I didn't see them. Huh.
My I honestly should have pulled out the stunt card too and just thrown the glass of wine into his face as I did a strong punch or a
Oh,
fierce punch.
I forgot that you were still holding that.
If we just flavor text that in anyways.
Sure, absolutely.
All right. It's a 7-die attack. They have a 2 stamina, so it's 5.
Uh-huh.
That's 4 successes.
Here's
Uh-huh.
all of this here.
Yeah,
So he's dizzied, so he won't get to punch you.
that was what I was hoping.
Can I interrupt?
Yep,
The one in front of me that I don't see, but I assume is there.
right here.
Yeah, I don't see a guy there.
You don't?
Nope.
Weird.
I-
Okay.
I do.
How funny.
I trust it. I'm gonna roundhouse kick him.
Ow. That's 7 dice.
Cool. I'll get a -1.
Jeebus.
Wow.
7.
Okay, that makes up for
Ow.
Ow
Seven.
is very much.
7, 3 10s.
He
Yeah.
will also not get his punch off because he is also dizzied. And probably rethinking his entire life.
Is he only dizzied?
He has
He's
one
holding
health.
the Shirley Temple.
He has 1 health though.
Hey, yeah, he does not need to get up after that.
Like, I really don't want to have to fight people today. We're supposed to get a break before our next fight. Bam!
I made a pretty dress. Dang it.
Here's the kicking heels.
Nightfall? Or Ray?
Well, I'm gonna repay that guy the favor.
Uh-huh.
It was supposed to be a fierce punch. I meant to flip it and I took it, but
Okay.
yeah. So it's a fierce punch, which for me I believe is a damage 10. So my rolling 8.
Yeah, you are.
Ow.
Cool. Well, let's not say ow yet. We know how the dice like to be sometimes.
This
Sure.
is true.
That is 5 successes.
I'm assuming you're hitting the one who is closest to you and
Yes, the one that tried to hit me, the one that Just
then
hit-
changed and tried to hit Iolana. Or
Yeah.
tried to hit Kyoko.
yeah.
Okay. He is also dizzied. Although in his case, since you didn't interrupt his punch at Iolana, he will lose his action next turn. And these guys, surprise, surprise, are continuing to run.
First you tried to kidnap somebody and now you're trying to hit the women. I don't know what's wrong with you, sir.
I mean, he's making a mistake. We heels.
That's why you punch, Coral.
Sandals.
She just kind of looks back, goes, I don't do punching, and then just gestures to the guy who's barely standing that she kicked.
All right.
Heels hurt if you know how to
The
kick
running
right.
folks. Oh, botch. They're just gonna keep running, so unless you
They're just like,
Yeah.
ah,
I'm just
No,
gonna take
bye.
them off the map.
Bye. Shoot.
bye.
Yeah, because they botched. So
We don't get paid enough for this.
I love that
I think
Ray
there
just
might have
kind
been a
of
moment that one
walked
looked
over.
back.
Yeah, and they look back. Nope, she's still there.
No.
Still there, guys.
Not
Ray
only
just
is
kind
there
of
a
walked
giant
over and
matey
went,
cat dude, the
bam.
little girl just kicked the one dude and obliterated him. Like, not enough
no,
money.
no.
all
The
right.
one that we fought consumed sunshine and rainbows just nearly knocked him out in one kick, and I don't know how to feel.
My thugs. Two of them can still act this turn. One of them can not because he's dizzy. And they're both doing the same thing. I don't think it's going to matter in their case, but
I'm like, I don't think they're gonna get to, but they can try. I feel bad going for another, but on the other hand, I don't want to fail.
I mean, save your chi.
I'm not using my chi.
Yeah. Oh, you use 1 point of chi.
Do you have 2 cards on the table for a reason,
Jemmy.
Jemmy?
Huh? No,
Do you have 2 cards on the table for a reason?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
I didn't know there was a second one there.
All right. Put your speeds in.
All done.
I stay.
All right. Ray, you're up. The one closest to you is dizzy, so he's not going to interrupt.
Mhm.
What you doing?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm doing another fierce punch.
Okay. To the one
Same.
who was.
Yeah, same guy.
Okay.
Just kind of,
Yeah.
you got to finish your meal before you start dessert.
Sure. Roll your 8 dice.
That would be 6
successes.
successes.
He
Just-
had three health.
Cool.
So tell us what happens.
So, Ray's just kind of like adjusting Jake on his shoulder, like fireman carry. And he's like, stop moving. And he's like, boom, boom. Like a jackhammer down at this guy
Uh-huh.
until, stay down. Okay, good.
Pertinent question, Ray.
Yeah,
Has the shoulder sleeve seam ripped? Yeah.
definitely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Absolutely. It's becoming a sleeveless thing very soon.
All right. Alana.
Do I go or did the other two go with the
technically,
4s
yeah,
or the
you go.
3s?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it didn't sort for some reason. Yes, Hyoko or except
Can someone flip my card for me?
yeah.
So dumb. There it is.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
But I'd be kicking a dead body, so apparently I'm
He's not
handspring kicking through
dead.
the air. I'm not kicking someone while down, so it's
Okay.
fine.
No, I'm just saying he's not dead. I didn't kill him.
No.
You seriously maimed someone else today.
I
It's
mean,
fine.
he's at -3 health, so he's going to the hospital, but
Yeah.
All right, Coral,
About to really send a guy to the hospital.
are you? What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Oh my God.
He's
He only
gonna-
had
Roundhouse
1
kick.
health left. You knew
He's gonna
that.
interrupt,
Cool.
block.
Yeah, it's like, no.
I was hoping he would.
He's like,
Now,
dear God to heaven.
his block isn't great. So he will be adding. How much block does he have? He has a block of 2, so he has a stamina. Effectively, has a soak of 4,
5 dice.
and you have
Okay.
what? 9 dice, so still still rolling 5.
It's not that bad.
See, it's fine.
She was just really annoyed about having to fight in the dress and heels. So she was just like, one roundhouse kick, and she's just like, yeah, no, we need a second one of those. Bam.
So what happens to him?
He gets a nice feeling of having someone's heel jabbed into your jaw
Mm.
and just
Well,
kind of bam down on
That's
the ground.
that's not what that word means.
Yeah.
That's also really hard to do with a roundhouse kick because you're
Okay, so she made it into a hook kick. It's fine.
that.
A
There we
wheel
go.
kick.
Flexible,
There
she
we
has
go.
that.
Fine. It's still the circular motion.
This is
Inwards
true.
or outwards. You're still going through the hip.
Also
Iolana?
very flexible. So yeah, just
Yeah. Iolana's just gonna basically lift a leg and plant the heel into the chest and push him back into his buddy.
He is also going to block. So he will interrupt. And so it's a soak of 4, so you're only rolling 3 dice.
But I got a success.
You did. Um, okay. Before the next round starts, he is going to say, I give.
Now, now apologize to the nice man for trying to kidnap him.
I'm sorry for trying to kidnap you.
Why
And
were you trying to kidnap
tell
him?
the class why you were trying to kidnap people.
Because the voice on the earpiece said, get him out of there and take him to the place.
what's the place?
The place is the bunker where they're doing horrible, horrible things.
Where's the bunker?
Can you take us to the bunker?
I don't want to go to the bunker, guys.
Oh.
I think I've been
Can
to
you
the
take
bunker.
me to the bunker?
I can take you to the. This is not the goon. This is the Weasley guy.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I can take you to the bunker.
Hold on.
That's why I was trying to talk to you. Wow, you're really violent. That's good.
nice.
No, we need that.
Okay.
So
Just a little pause during the Shirley Temple. That
Hold on. Everybody, hold on. You, guy who just tried to kidnap people,
yeah,
in the van. Go.
he starts walking over to the driver's seat.
No. Back of the van.
No.
Also, I will start patting him down. I'm looking for his weapon because he clearly has one.
He has a gun, which you are easily able to take away.
put the unconscious people in the back of the van too.
Yep.
After taking their guns too.
Taking their weapons and putting them all in the back of the van.
You do not need the guns.
No, I'm
What you
a technician. I work with superconductors. And I was hired through a contracting agency to work on a project for. I didn't know what the project was. I just knew that it was involving a large transference of power from one device to another, and that's all that I was told. But then when I got there, after I'd been doing I did my research and preparations away, but then they brought me into the place to do the thing, and when I got there, it was weird. There were the machine that they wanted me to work on had like these, I want to say like glass containment units in them, and there were other people there doing stuff with like drawing like patterns and circles on the floor, and when they brought me in, clearly someone else had already done the work because the cables between the machines were burned out. But I don't know, man. It all felt really weird and really scary and creepy. Oh, and there's this really, really creepy like Chinese dude there. And I just got a bad vibe about it. And so I thought that if I could and then I heard that they were talking about how they were going to be using the machine lined up with this fight thing, and I thought, well, if there's fighters and if they're people of honor, then maybe they can go do something about this, because it just gave me like creepy vibes.
Okay, first take a deep breath.
Um,
You're okay.
I'm
I know. Deep breath. You know the location?
I do.
You can drive?
Yeah.
Cool. Go take us. And she'll just. That's all she needs. Like, look, if it's lining up with fight tournament, I don't want to know what happens when it gets longer. Let's just go.
Did Coral get in like the passenger seat of the van?
She's hopping into the back.
Then I'm gonna hop in the front and keep an eye on where we're going.
Yeah, no, she's completely okay with the more experienced with tracking thing in the front.
I'm gonna squeeze in next to Kyoko and take out my cell phone. Give Johnny a call.
Cool. I will.
Do you want to go back in that party?
Nope.
You want to go fight some stuff?
We're gonna go to the bunker. I climb into the front seat.
You're all squeezing into the front, and she's just like, I'm in the back.
Oh wait, you two. Who went into the back?
Coral did.
Oh, okay. I'll open the door to get into the front and go, no, and then I'll get into the back.
Okay. All right. So Jake will once everyone is seated, we'll start driving. He says it's about 20 minutes away. We're gonna have to go off road for some of it, but it's on the property of this estate. So yeah.
A lot of land. Oh, Jesus.
Is this one of those situations where the front and the back are separated? Or
Yes.
is it okay?
Yeah. All right. So Iolana, you said you were calling Johnny?
Yep.
Hi, Johnny.
Okay.
We're gonna go get involved with Shadowly stuff.
Johnny answers, and Johnny Rock here. How can I help?
Johnny, it's Iolana.
Where are you? I thought you guys were here. You can hear the noise of the party behind him.
Oh, so you didn't hear about the fracas that happened out front. Okay, good.
No. Good. Is this something I should be aware of?
Probably. Seeing as
Maybe.
how
Hold on. And you hear him walking, and then you hear a click, and the background noise gets quieter. All right, I'm in a bathroom. Talk to me.
how secure is this line?
The line's secure.
Okay. So ran into a individual at the party who was very desperate to talk to some fighters. Got hauled out by security with nary a word. Security didn't like us following them. They pulled guns on us, and we.
Everyone okay?
Oh yeah, everyone's fine.
They ruined my suit, and you hear rip.
Just kind of like.
But he mentioned that he works with semiconductors and transference of power, and a weird Chinese dude at a bunker where terrible things were happening, and transference of power, and you know what all that sounds like, right?
So you're on
Magic.
route.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep your phones on you. If I don't hear back from you in an hour, I'm gonna send people with trackers.
I do the send my location
Uh-huh.
Find my
feature.
friend.
So you got us if you want to track us too.
Okay. I will keep things going at the party and try to make sure that nobody thinks it weird that you all left.
Yep.
Keep me informed.
We'll do much as we can at least.
Okay. So Jake pulls you up to, I mean, honestly, it looks like a shed. And he says it's mostly located under. But it's weird. There should be like cars parked around here and guards, and there aren't.
As in, normally there is and currently not, or
Yeah.
you just don't know where they are.
Like I don't see them anywhere. But
Okay.
normally there are cars parked around here, and like I said, there are normally guards standing by the door, and I don't see any guards.
Wonder if this means we can break in.
I'm
I mean,
gonna
I've got a key card.
check. I'm gonna pull out one of the earwigs that I took from the dudes,
Mhm.
and just have a listen to what's going on in the.
So you're hearing chatter about the, you know, yeah, there's a drunk guy over here, causing problems. I mean, everything
It,
you're hearing on the earpieces is still connected to
to the
stuff
party.
happening at the party.
Okay. I'm gonna keep that on me. Just
Sure.
awkwardly put that in my cat ear.
You
Okay.
have a few, right? I'll take one too.
There
All
are
right.
3 of them. There have to be at least 3 of them, I would assume.
Yep.
I'll steal one.
I'm going to say there's 2 workable ones because the guy who got roundhouse kicked twice shattered his.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oopsie.
Oopsie doodles.
So
Do these guys, are they carrying any kind of restraints on them?
zip ties.
Okay. The not, well, I'm going to zip tie all of them.
Okay.
The not unconscious one, the 2 unconscious ones I will zip tie together, and the
Uh-huh.
not unconscious one I will zip tie to. Are there like benches or anything in the back of this thing?
No, but there's loose, like there are places you can anchor into the
Okay.
back
I'm
of the
just
van.
gonna zip tie him real good to the van itself
Okay.
on the inside.
Yep.
And behave yourself.
Uh-huh.
Took up a little smile. Like a little bit of a wave and then just set down the empty glass that was her Shirley Temple.
Okay.
And then I'll
I
think
did.
better of it and wad up one of the sleeves I just had to rip off of my suit and
Uh-huh.
shove it in his mouth.
Okay.
Now be good. See, this is why I don't wear sleeves.
I love how the intimidation team back here is, right? Makes sense. And Coral.
Yeah. All right. So Jake's like, I can open the door.
Yes,
Yes, please.
yes.
Okay. So he will walk up, kind of nervously looking around like he's waiting to be shot by somebody. And he'll pull out a key card and swipe it, and the door lights on the door will flash from red to green and click.
Can I use like alertness or I don't know, survival, something to check for traps or
Sure.
shenanigans?
Perception plus
Shenanigans.
either alertness or survival, your choice.
Okay. I'm gonna go with alertness. 5, 6, 2 successes.
Okay. You don't see any signs that there are traps that were left behind. You do see a lot of like you can tell that there was a lot of foot traffic through here recently.
Um,
Like you can see like some drag marks, some scrapes that look like maybe there was machinery taken.
Exiting, like exiting or entering.
Exiting.
Okay. Stuff was just hauled out of here, you guys.
I'm willing to bet this guy got loose and they cleared the place.
Yeah. Wanna go double check?
Yeah.
Huh.
Hold on.
Who are our stealth people?
Probably Hiyoko.
Yeah.
Yep.
that'd be me.
Just Hiyoko.
What you got?
On stealth, it is 3.
Oh,
Okay.
I have
Um,
2 dots
with
on
the-
stealth if you want me to come with, but
Yeah.
guess who else
I didn't
has
know
3?
if... And then I have 3 in my Ninja Clan background. I didn't know if that would help any.
No. But all right, anyone who wants to stealth down can give me a dexterity plus stealth.
oh, I could do that. I have 7 dots total there then.
Okay.
I'll let the
I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna stay
Yeah.
out here and take a look around for like cameras or anything like that.
Wow! Great job,
The
us.
dice hate me tonight.
Hey,
Us.
both of you.
Hate
How?
us.
wow.
Two
Maybe,
different
Both
characters with 7 dice,
rolled.
both get 0 successes, but you didn't botch.
Which is good.
Iolana, there are cameras. There's one camera up on this level, and then like obviously there, like I said, there's stairs that are leading down. But
Mhm.
there is one camera right here by the door.
Do I see like any kind of power feed or anything going into it?
Yeah. I mean, well, you see a cable connected to the camera up to into the ceiling.
Oh, okay. All right. I wasn't sure if there was like a panel or anything something it was feeding into, but it's going up into it's wired into the ceiling, so that makes sense.
Yep.
I'm just
All
gonna
right.
reach up and crush it.
Easily done. All right, so you two sneak your way down, thinking you're being quiet.
Beak.
When you get down there, there is nobody in sight, but you do, however, see a big old machine. The machine is a bank of computers and electronics that you cannot immediately identify. And on either side of it, there are 4, I mean, for want of a better term, containment cells. They kind of look like Bacta tanks from Star Wars, only without the liquid in them.
It feels like this is some elaborate scheme to just take the winning team of this tournament and steal their energy.
You do also see, like I said, a whole lot of like symbols and circles painted on the floor, including around one of the 2 banks of cells.
Do we see like the cable that Jake had talked about being fried at all?
Yes, Jake will say, so that's the cable I replaced. And he'll go over to it and say, hey, it isn't fried, but, and he touches it. Ow, but it's really hot.
I'm gonna
So-
give a little smile and I'll be like, cool. How much water do you think we need to completely destroy this?
I don't know.
Do you think they were successful in whatever they were trying to do with these 2 tanks? If
I
that
mean-
is hot and not exploded?
It's hot and not exploded, which means I think that they used it and it seemed to work. I guess I don't know what it.
Any you have zero clue on what this was doing.
I just knew it was a large transfer of power. I don't know.
But I feel like my word shadow theory is right.
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone want to options that you can have that I can present to you? You can just do a search of the base. Anyone who wants can try to get into the computers to like maybe access the security system, because you know there is one. Or you can just try to figure out what the machine does and or what the magic symbols do.
Can I try to figure out the magic?
Sure.
I guess the two upstairs are eventually going to come down. Like, we should probably
Yeah, we'll
check on
signal
them.
to you that you can come down.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Intelligence plus mysteries if you want to try to figure out the magic.
Sure, that's 5, I guess.
Okay.
Which, when I rolled 7, I got 0 successes. So let's see how good we do here.
I will remind you again.
2.
Remember, you can spend willpower for an automatic success.
Yeah.
2 successes. So the symbols are summoning circles and binding circles.
Oh.
And on closer inspection, you can tell that they are specifically connected to the celebration of Christmas.
They're summoning Christmas spirits?
That's your guess, yeah.
And then transferring power from them?
What if who they were summoning was Krampus? That is far scarier than St. Nicholas kind of energy.
All right. What are other people doing? Like I said, you could try to figure out the machines, you can search, or you could try to access the security systems.
Does anybody have computers?
I have a point in computer.
I have 2 in security.
Security will help you with the security systems. Computer will help you try to figure out the machine.
Okay, so I guess I'll go after the security system.
Is there a way to assist people in this game?
Yeah, I don't remember how it works exactly, but there is a way to do a team or an assist.
Let's do a team up, y'all.
Let's say combo.
Because I have 1 in security. I also have 1 in computer. So
the basics. Teamwork. At the discretion of the storyteller, 2 or more characters can make rolls separately and combine their successes.
Okay. Who would like my assistance?
I think you're going to have to make that call between Andy and I.
I mean, I'm good with it being the computer since either you and I are the only ones that have the computers.
Does anyone else have security?
I think I was the only one.
Okay. Do we think that figuring out what the machine does is more important than figuring out than looking at the security feed?
They're both equally important at this point.
If you're willing to take the time, it's not like it's an either or.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go back and forth. I'll help both of you.
All right, so let's do the understanding the machine first. So intelligence plus computers.
Okay, so that's 4 dice for me.
I assume it's the standard 6.
Yep.
I got 1 success.
For 3 successes total.
Okay. So the machine is an energy transference device, but it definitely operates on weird science principles because it is designed to transfer energy from one individual to another. It is immediately evident that it has been used recently based on the heat from the machine. You are fairly certain that whatever transference was done could be reversed if the recipients could be put back into the machine.
Okay.
Um,
Does any of this feel extra familiar to me?
now,
Okay.
although, give me intelligence and streetwise. If
Okay,
you have.
how about just intelligence? Where is Streetwise?
Streetwise
yeah.
is under talents, I believe.
Yeah, it is. No, I don't have that.
Okay,
These ain't my streets, yo.
fair.
Yeah, no, nope.
No, in fact, I mean, the only thing that, it feels familiar, but vaguely, and it's just unsettling. So,
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool.
So the security systems. Is anyone going to just try searching the base also?
I can do that once we figured out the
Okay.
Oh, I could too, if possible.
Say, if you want to search the base, it's either perception alertness or perception and investigation.
I will do investigation. They're both the same, so
I will do.
You guys go a searching while we try to look for the security feeds.
I'll do alertness.
oh, I botched.
What do you want me to mix for security?
Intelligence and security. Again,
Got 2 successes
remember,
on snooping.
you can spend a willpower.
When do we get willpower back? Not based on rolls?
With a night's rest.
Okay. I will spend one then.
Okay.
And I am 1, 2, 3. I said 1, 2, 3 for 4 successes total.
Okay.
3.
So
I didn't get any successes.
Yes, but I spent 2 get an extra success. So 4 total.
all right. So I'm gonna first tell you what Iolana and Coral find searching the base. So the base has been abandoned recently.
Yep.
You can tell that. It looks like most of the computers were taken. You can find some scraps of paper, things were shredded, but there's a few like little tiny bits left behind. And you see things that say both transference and survival rates.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
And as you are searching, I'm going to say Iolana is the one who comes across it with her negative success because it's disturbing. As you're like, okay, there's nothing else to be found here, you kind of lean against the wall and it slides up and you fall back onto 12 charred corpses.
Cool.
Yep, there's a high-pitched scream that comes rocketing out from that as she
Look
falls
over.
among it.
I joined you in screaming.
Okay. The corpses, you can tell that 3 of them, or 9 of them, are physically deformed, in addition to being burned and charred. 3 of them have kind of elongated, stretched out skulls, and bits of their extremities are just gone. So like fingers, toes, in some cases, hands and feet.
I don't like this, guys.
3 of them have their legs are twisted and they have the beginnings of horn growth on their head. And 3 of them have feline features, while the remaining 3 are just large, like physically large individuals.
What kind of horns?
Goat horns.
Okay, so Krampus, Santa Claus, and I don't know the cat reference.
The cat. It's a whole other thing. It's a whole other thing. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's absolutely great cultural. It's hilarious. It's totally your jam. I will send you links after this.
I don't know the winter cat reference.
All right. So, the security footage with your 4 successes, you can see that as the what's the word I'm looking for? Abandonment of the base was happening.
Hmm.
There was a purge of the video footage initiated. However, you are able to dig deep enough to see that even though the local tapes have been wiped, security footage was transferred to an off-site facility.
They never check the cloud.
And while there's nothing from the last 24 hours included in the backup, there are archives. It takes you a little bit of time to scan through, but you will notice the following. Back on Thanksgiving, in the circles, the machine was still incomplete at this time. There were 4 entities summoned. 2 of them you definitely recognize as Santa Claus and Krampus. One of them is a very, very large cat that just looks like a cat. And the 4th looks like a wraith, like it's a shroud that is hovering with a skull of a horse sticking out of the top of it.
Oh,
That's Holland's Santa Claus.
you did not just bring in the horse. You have to rap battle, or else.
So the spirits were moved into containment, the containment cylinders on the right side of the machine, which is the ones that still have the binding circles.
Mhm.
A few days later, there are 4. There's no nice way to say it. They look like slaves put into the machine. They are skinny. They are malnourished. They are wearing clothing that is basically rags. They clearly look unwilling, and they are put into the cylinders on the left. The machine activates. The 4 volunteers are bathed in energy and start to change, but after less than a minute, their bodies just burst into flames along with the cables of the machine. About a week and a half later, there is another group that is put in. They are dressed similarly, but they seem to be in better physical health. Like they're not quite as skinny, not quite as emaciated. They last for about 3 minutes, and the transformations proceed further. But then the same thing happens with the bursting into flame. About a week and a half ago, there is another time that they put people in. In this case, the people they put in, one of them is wearing an army uniform. One is wearing a firefighter's uniform. One is just wearing t-shirt and shorts, but is clearly a bodybuilder. And one is a teenage girl who is still wearing a Taekwondo gi. When these 3 are put in the machine, they almost completely physically transform into the spirits that they are connected to before they also burst into flames.
Oh.
Finally, overseeing all of these operations, there is a tall, thin man with medium-length black hair tied in a low ponytail. And at this point, anyone can give me an intelligence and streetwise check, because I'm assuming everyone gets to look at this footage.
And streetwise?
Intelligence and streetwise, yes.
Sure.
Woohoo! 1.
0.
4.
4?
-1.
Okay. So
You're horrified.
the only person to recognize him is Coral. But I will go ahead and put a link in the chat to an image.
Thank
Can't
you.
put it into forgot to download it ahead of time, so I can't put it into the Twitch chat, but I'll put it into our Zoom chat. Wow, that turned into a really long link, but
That's how they always do.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
and yes, Coral, you recognize him. This is Fang Fei. He is a high-ranking member of Shadowloo.
Yep. This is kind of a. Oh. So I was right about the weird shadowy things.
When is it not Shadowloo? Come on.
Hmm.
When is it not?
Fair. That's one of the high ranking ones though.
You know, if we can high rank my foot up his butt.
And with you guys uncovering the secrets of the bunker,
I hate you.
I don't want to be a yokai.
this is where we're going to go ahead and leave it off. And we will figure out the date for the third part of this little scenario. So thank you to everyone who watched and joined us tonight or is watching us on the YouTubes. Around our network, next week, Kevin is taking us back into space, the final frontier, in a Star Trek Adventures game titled Dreams of Desolation. The USS Griffin is patrolling the dangerous, unaligned sector nestled between the Beta Quadrant powers. What discoveries await the crew on the neutral world of New Cairo? Beam on down to find out. We will have a new blog post up tomorrow where Alex will be giving us his annual State of the USP address. And on our Patreon on Friday, we will be releasing the stat blocks for the Legends of Tomorrow characters that our Patreon supporters got to play in an actual play this last Saturday. And if you want to be a part of our Patreon-y goodness, head over to patreon.com/Untold Stories Project. Heroes, anything you'd like to say before we run away? We'll start with Jemmy.
Take care of yourselves. We love you. Thank you for coming to see us do silly things. That got very unsilly. Because damn, Dad, you didn't need to preview the new Something in the Dark plotline
Yes.
in
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Because I haven't been able to experience any of the creepiness from your dad.
we don't need that previewed in the one shot for Christmas, but okay. I don't know. Take your meds if you have any, drink water, eat something. I guess be prepared to rap battle the horse god that'll come to your door, and if you lose, steal all your whiskey. Don't lose to that. We love you all. Bye bye, Wiki.
Bye me. Bye.
No, it's your turn.
I got nothing. Thanks for watching. Remember, kids, sleeves suck, so rip them off. Andy?
No.
Sorry, is that you pass it
Yep.
back to me?
Yeah, that is correct.
All right, thank you everyone for joining us. I don't have much more to say, but happy holidays for all that are celebrating or have already celebrated their holiday for the year. And we will be back in the new year with some Titan City on the usual Wednesday spots before we get back to Freedom League Dark. But Freedom League Dark I believe we're gonna start up again in February, and we will be finishing the Titan City one shot for Thanksgiving. That's now turned into a 4-shot.
One shot.
As we get into January. So if you're interested in some pulpy 1920s superhero escapades, you'll find us back for that. Joe?
Yes. Well, yeah, whenever we figure out when we're doing the third part of our 2-part special, definitely come back for that one, because this ending fight is going to be heckin' fun if all the little clues have anything to do with it. Obviously, I nerded out on all of the references. My little pagan heart is happy. Other than that, next Friday, Andy and I, yes, Krampus. Andy and I are joining Goblin Cave TV, friends of ours over in Australia, to play a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. One shot. We'll see how good we are playing with other people and sticking to a schedule. I will be playing Leonardo, and Andy is playing
Casey Jones.
Casey Jones. Yeah. So, my martial arts journey began with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so this feels like coming home in a way. So yeah, please come join us as we play around with some new friends. That would be awesome. Aaron, to you.
All right. That is it for those of us here at the Untold Stories Project. So get your quarter up on the monitor if you want the next round. Bye.